The Jubilee party may be stuck with Deputy President William Ruto as its deputy party leader until 2022, or should he decide to officially walk out as it becomes increasingly impossible to get rid of him. A press conference by the ruling party's top organ on Monday painted a picture of a party seemingly giving up on the course. But political scientists say that while they still have many options in isolating the second-in-command from the center of power, they may not all be politically useful. Our senior political affairs reporter, Kennedy Mureithi, explains.
Deputy President William Ruto remains a thorn in the flesh for the ruling Jubilee party. A seemingly meticulous plan to isolate him has certainly succeeded in cutting him off from the party's inner circle of power, but not off completely, as he still remains the deputy party leader.
His great multitude ahead of you.
Ruto has now found refuge in the UDA party, one of which entered into a post-poll deal with the ruling party SPDR, making kicking him out even more technical. Perhaps the reason Secretary General Raphael Tuju, one of those who championed the isolation of the DP, alongside Vice Chairperson David Murathe, is now asking members to look ahead.
I would like to appeal to my brother here and a few others who are asking for the Deputy President to resign, that please stop wasting your breath. He will not resign. He's not that type of person. We know him. Let us concentrate on 2022.
But even as they proclaim retreat publicly, NTV understands there is a plot to have the registrar of political parties strike his name off the list of party members, a process sources tell us they see as a long shot, but are willing to pursue either way. Political analysts say there are many options yet, but Jubilee must tread carefully.
They can impeach him, they have the numbers. What are the consequences? They can look for charges against him because we all have issues in this country. They can take him to court over something. You can't lack, But what are the consequences? You can expel him from the party and begin the process of having him removed as deputy president. But what are the consequences? So anything they can do has consequences. It is way beyond the benefits.
The deputy president wants to be president. He's a candidate. And I think the Jubilee would like to stop him from being a candidate. That's why he went to found his own party. So the way you defeat it is not the way they are doing it. They are making it personal. It looks like vendetta. What they need to do is to find a better message than the one the deputy president has.
While both analysts agree it will be a tall order to get to the party's second in command, they however disagree on the next course of action.
The option they have is what they are now using, which is to irritate him, to make him speak out of turn, and which he's doing, That security thing has exposed him.
These people need to change the method with which they are dealing with the deputy president. Because also what they are telling the country is they have surrendered the presidency to him. Because now they must remove him physically. They must make sure he doesn't go. That will not work. That will divide the country.
The party's top organ says the DP's continued flirting with the United Democratic Alliance is a clear manifestation of his having left the Jubilee party and should be enough grounds to throw him out.
In Mazambweni, the president was photographed supporting the ODM candidate. A whole troop of Jubilee party in Kibera supported the ODM candidate. So you see the hypocrisy. It's not nice. It's not good for people of Kenya.
I think what Ruto would want to do is to leave government when he will occasion maximum damage to Uhuru Kenyatta. Leave he will, but at his own timing. So he's looking for the most opportune moment when he will get the most political capital out of it.
Nairobi University lecturer Herman Manyora, however, notes there may be faults within DP Ruto's camp as they gear up to reopen the debate on what they call unfair distribution of land in the country. Manyora says such a political discourse may eventually hurt both sides in the long run. Kennedy Mureithi, NTV.